So this is fun. There we go. Now it's recording. So, we've got a special guest for you today, and I can't have that guest without having the solo to my Chewbacca, Had Solo.
Hey, guys. How are you? How's everything?
I'm good. It's Friday.
I'm happy that there's a guest here to see the mistakes you make live on air.
It's absolutely. You know what? It's probably because it's really weird, but starstruck maybe. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Not really. You're not supposed to be talking yet. We haven't even introduced you. Okay. Gee, look at this.
Can you guess who this is?
So today's episode is solely focused on the music or songs of the movies.
Yeah.
What makes them great, why we haven't really been hearing them so much in movies lately. And we couldn't do that without having a guest that kind of understands that side of the biz, maybe, sort of.
Someone who sings. Someone who sings. Someone who appreciates. I'm sure appreciates that side of the movies themselves.
Lyrics.
Because I know he's a big fan of movies. We've always talked about that.
And he's always wanted to write songs.
Yeah, and
I know that little piece of trivia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So who better than
the one and only
Mr.
Anthony
Touma.
Hello.
Hey, can I speak now, Alan?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you. Hey, guys.
He's such a dictator. You see what I deal with every week?
And can you repeat your name for me? What's your name?
Alan Mahana?
Mahana.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like Mohana.
No.
What's that from?
That Disney movie.
Yeah.
Moana. Is
Moana.
Yeah,
Moana.
Yeah.
Yeah, except it's Mahana.
Mahalo.
Yeah, well, all right.
Nice idea.
Yeah.
This is going to be a fun episode.
Oh, it is.
Starting out without recording myself, had to give a little cue and all that chaos. I don't even know how I'm going to edit that in. It's going to be fun.
That's going to be funny.
It's going to be interesting. Yeah, it's like, woo. Doing the reverse Thanos.
Yeah, nice. Well played.
Thank you. Since this is mostly a movie, movie and TV show kind of radio show, we have a new side of that business here with us, and we wanted to turn the spotlight on Mr. Anthony Touma himself a little bit, in case there are people out there who are listening to the show, considering we are international, who don't know who Mr. Anthony Touma is just yet. So we wanted to give him a little spotlight, to have him talk about himself a little bit. I'm sure he loves doing that.
I hate doing that.
Well, you're going to have to do that. So here we go. The spotlight's on you today, Mr. Touma.
Please walk away.
All right, that's enough of that.
That's a cool song.
It's a
I
good
love
song.
that song.
Who sings it?
I don't know. I heard he's pretty good.
Some weird Lebanese kid.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But the kid's got talent. The kid is good.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You could say he is maybe the greatest showman.
He kind of is. Yes. Yeah, well played.
Greatest showman.
All right. So
I like that.
You're welcome. Why don't you go ahead and just give us a little bit of background as to how you got into this crazy business called singing. How was the star born? Look at I'm on fire today.
You're like,
I'm on fire. So go ahead and do your thing.
So I'm Anthony Touma. I'm 26. I'm Lebanese. I live in Lebanon. How did I get started? I started with my mom, actually. She used to sing a lot and play the guitar for me when I was very young.
Okay.
And at an early age, I joined the choir, the school choir.
Mm-hmm.
I was at a Christian school kind of thing. And and they heard me sing and they were like, "Oh, you have a nice voice." They actually used to put me with the girls because my voice was too high-pitched. And I started to learn piano as well around the same time. I was 7 years old. And it just really grew on me. I fell in love with it. Started my rock band when I was 14. I used to have long hair and dress all black and listen to metal and stuff that.
I can't even. That sounds like a completely different person.
Yeah, it sounds made up, but it's true. I have pictures. I have proof.
We want pictures.
And after that, I actually started my own career because the band wanted to get into studies and stuff like that. I wanted to stay in music. And then I went to The Voice France. I was 20. And I went to the semifinals. I got signed off the show with Universal Music France. I stayed there for a couple of years. I went to London, studied music business and music production and singing. And then I went back to Lebanon and I signed with Universal Music Dubai. And around between these things, I won Dancing with the Stars, which was cool.
Nice.
So he's a singer.
A man with many talents.
I'm about to say a singer, dancer,
businessman,
songwriter, actor.
And the highlight would be a duo with Enrique Iglesias.
Oh,
yeah, that is true. He did do that.
Yeah.
Not the duo with the person sitting right across from you. Not that.
No, but shout out to Muhammad Atiyah who's sitting right here.
He's sitting on his phone, is looking at us like, what's happening?
What's happening? What am I doing here?
Yeah, I'm only getting one side of the conversation.
I had a deal with Muhammad Atiyah as well. It's called Kulli Leila. It's amazing, and we just recorded a new one actually.
Ooh, fun!
That we're playing next.
That's a scoop.
Yep, that is a
scoop.
You heard it first. Script to screen right here. So that's fun. It's been an interesting journey for you, I guess, so far.
Very.
You and I had a conversation at one point because we sat down and you said that you are very interested in getting more into songwriting.
Yes,
is that
true.
Is that still a thing? Are you still pursuing that, or?
No, it is a thing. I just released my album Ups and Downs, and I was thinking, what am I supposed to do next?
Okay.
And I wanted to write a new album, that's for sure.
Okay.
But I really enjoyed the songwriting process, and I found that there were really good songs on the album objectively, and I would like to write these kind of songs for other artists to sing. I think it's a cool exercise, and I really think it's a really nice field to get into. You get to meet a lot of different artists. You get to learn from them. You get to experience how it is to write for someone that's not you, that doesn't have the same range or same style of singing. So I really want to get into that. I really enjoy writing songs.
So because this is a nice transition into what we're about to talk about. So is writing songs? Are you having to write the lyrics and the notes at the same time, or is it kind of one? Is it one or the other, or how does that work?
For my album, I wrote the songs and the melodies.
Okay.
And for me personally, every songwriter has his own process, that's for sure.
Okay.
But being a musician, for me, it starts with the melody.
Okay.
So I would be playing, I was just fooling around on the piano, and then I'd come up with a certain melody that I think is cool. And then I try to find a theme that would fit on that melody, and then from the theme write the lyrics that would fit the melody. So that's usually how it happens for me. There are some exceptions, like singing in the shower and you come up with a sentence that sounds cool, or driving and then you hear something that inspires you to try and write something off of it. So yeah, it happens differently.
How many times have you fallen out of the shower trying to get to your phone to record or to write down something?
No, but I'm just too worried I'm going to forget. So I keep singing it until I come out. And then my dad comes yelling at me like, can you shut up? Because you've been repeating the same sentence for like half an hour.
Oh, man.
So yeah, that could happen. And I usually spend too much time under the shower because I'm just imagining myself singing a song on stage or I don't know where. So,
accepting your Grammy.
And since we're in Lebanon, that kind of makes us lose all the hot water.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you and I have very similar things but you, it's lyrics, and for me, it's, writing scripts and stories in my head and coming up with like, how am I going to critique this movie? And then, except I'm not saying stuff out loud like you are. I can't do that.
Have you tried?
What?
Have you tried?
No, it's just not. I mean, I can't see myself talking about a scene over and over and over. I just, my one benefit would be my dog in the shower, because if only she could record what I'm saying, that would be fun.
I missed that. Do you get your dog into the shower?
She follows me into the bathroom all the time.
Okay. The bathroom, not the shower.
Yeah, no, not inside with me in the shower. Oh man, no.
Very interesting moment of Alan and the dog in the shower.
All right. Okay. So now let's get down to the business. Now, let's start talking about some of our favorite movie songs and why we love them. They don't have to be necessarily the truth theme song of the movie, but like songs from films could also work as well. Had, I'm gonna put you on the spot and tell you to go first.
All right, so there's a very iconic song I love by the Righteous Brothers.
Sure.
Yep, from Ghost. Have you watched Ghost?
Yeah.
Nice.
And the Unchained Melody.
Yeah, you're talking about the pottery scene.
Yeah, I think when I watched it, I think
how you guys are doing
the pottery the movement.
Pottery scene.
Yeah, I think when I watched it, I was a kid. I was 11 or 12.
You had no idea what was going on, did you?
I was very turned on for like I didn't understand the whole music and the whole touching and kissing and pottery flying left and right.
See, it's all good and it's all fun and games up until you slowly realize that this was happening literally, technically to Whoopi Goldberg.
No. At that point, he was still Patrick Swayze.
Was he?
Yes.
I thought that was like the kiss happened later. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. No, that was Patrick Swayze as Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore as Demi Moore with the haircut. Yeah. And I really do love that song. I enjoy it so much. There's so much passion and love. And that scene, the chemistry is like sizzling on the screen between the two leads.
Today's episode is brought to you by the word sizzling.
Ooh, sizzling. So that's a song for me, which is whenever I listen to it, because there are several versions. There's a Righteous Brothers version, there's an older version, a newer version. And whenever I hear the song, I cannot but associate it to that specific scene in that specific movie, which is a very good movie, by the way. I really enjoyed Ghost.
Ghost is awesome.
And Whoopi Goldberg is just fantastic.
She's brilliant.
She's crazy in it.
She's so good.
So yeah, that's one of my...
That's a good choice.
Yeah. How about
all-time favorite songs?
Sorry?
It's one of your all-time favorite songs?
In a movie, within that context, yeah, definitely.
Cool. Mr. Touma?
Can I say a recent one?
Sure, yeah.
I love Shallow from A Star Is Born.
Somehow I was not... I just knew that that's where he was going. It could have been possibly one of the stories on his Instagram.
Yeah,
it could have
probably.
been.
I absolutely love that song. I think it was so smart, so creative, and I just felt it when I was watching the movie. I just felt it, like connected to the music and to the song.
Definitely.
And what did you guys think about the movie? And I know
we gave it.
I know you did already.
I watched it 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I love that movie.
So you didn't like it?
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
I liked it a bit.
just a little bit.
I'm trying to get Muhammad Atiya to go watch it.
It's a fantastic film, and I think what really helps with A Star Is Born is the way, again, and we had, and I sort of talked about this, it's the way Bradley Cooper kind of puts you on the stage with them, and he's not filming from the audience, he's filming from the stage, so it's really difficult not to be moved at that moment and get all the chills. And you hear the crowd and you see the crowd and you're standing literally with the camera, you're standing right behind them, behind Bradley Cooper and behind Lady Gaga, and you're just like, you're there, you're on that stage, so it makes it that much more difficult not to feel anything, because you're just like, oh, so that's what artists feel like. I don't want to get on stage ever.
I do.
Well, really? Okay, so as for me, I'm gonna go a little old school here, and say that I am a big, huge fan of Singing in the Rain.
Yeah.
I can't. It's it's such an iconic song. It's such an iconic track. It's
Can you sing it for us?
No. This isn't a Lebanese talk show where people ask you to sing live on.
Don't you have like
live.
a mic, a wireless mic?
Yeah, I mean every time, like, okay, honestly, every time I'm singing
in the rain.
Yeah, okay. So every time it rains outside, every time I see, I'm a big fan of rain as it is. I'm a big fan of stormy weather. I mean, although Lebanese people don't seem to know how to drive in stormy weather, I am a big fan of that weather and that atmosphere. So that song for me it's so, and again, when you know the backstory behind it, he had a fever, and the rain is actually like milky rain. It's not just water. You hear all of that together, and you're like, how can you not like this song? And that's it's a feel good song, and I think it's very, it's like let go and have fun and love life and sing in the rain. That sort of thing. Number 2 for you?
Number 2 for me is by Mr. Eminem. It's the Lose Yourself.
Oh, really?
8 Mile.
I did not take you for a rap person at all.
I love Eminem. He's one of those rappers who's just so freaking real, freaking raw. He says what's on his mind.
Back in the day.
No, now.
He's
kamikaze.
He's all like boom.
Blew up. Did you listen to his new album?
Did you hear yourself? You just said kamikaze blew up. I mean,
yeah.
Which is literally what happens when a kamikaze goes kamikaze.
Did you listen to the album?
No, I have not.
Slim Shady is back. I tell you that. He's really back, and he's really angry.
Is this another scoop for it? Slim Shady is back, ladies and gentlemen.
You heard it first.
On the screen.
Yeah, but definitely that song.
I feel I'm on board. I love that song.
It is so powerful. It's so him. It's so, but so raw. Taking parts of his personal life, and I love that movie, and I love the final scene where you have the battle between him and Anthony Mackie.
Yeah,
and He destroyed Mackie, and he destroys himself in front of Anthony.
You mean he
Yeah.
loses himself?
Yeah, kind of. Ooh, well played, Alan.
I told you, I'm
He's on fire
He's
today.
today. He's like, oh my God, he's singing in the rain.
I am not.
No,
yeah,
no.
maybe a little later as we're leaving.
Yeah, perhaps.
Perhaps.
So definitely one of those iconic.
Yeah. Oh, for
songs.
sure. For sure. Anthony, number 2.
I'm gonna sound pretty cheesy for that one. I don't even know if you guys know it, but it's from a movie called Justin and Kelly.
Oh no. Yeah.
seen
No,
it?
I know it.
Yeah,
The
it's
American
not,
Idol people, right?
yeah,
The
it's not,
American
it's
Idol
not
people.
a really good movie.
It's a okay.
But there's a song in it called Timeless, and I just absolutely love it.
Is it timeless?
Yeah.
Has it aged well?
Yeah. No, I love it, and I think maybe I have a personal connection to it because I used to sing it with my sister all the time. My sister also has a really nice voice.
Okay.
And we used to watch the movie and sing along to it. So
Okay.
So I kind of have like this
Personal connection to
backstory.
it.
Yeah.
Ooh, someone's singing. There's a child singing in the
What?
studio.
If
It's
this was
Alvin
the,
and the Chipmunks.
if this was the Halloween special, we could have said like this is a ghost, but it's not. Okay, so that's cool.
Yeah.
As for me, number 2, it's actually from a Disney film, and it's "Go the Distance" from Hercules.
Hercules.
Yeah.
Lyrically, I think the words just it hits home. You know, I can go the distance,
Yeah.
sort of thing. No, I'm not gonna sing it. But I think it's a great song. I think for me, the Hercules sound, Hercules in general, is one of the most underrated Disney movies
Yeah.
ever. The soundtrack is insane.
True.
Anybody who likes gospel music, listen to Hercules. But the song is just, it's very epic. It's the orchestration of it is really nice. The lyrics are really nice. And it's meaningful. Again, I think it's I love how the second song, the three of us went for like really deep songs.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my second. Really quick, number 3, Had?
Number 3 would have to be the theme from Ghostbusters.
Hey.
I love these like kind of 80s movies,
Yeah.
and it's got that beat, and you know,
For sure.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Yeah.
And it works well with the movie. You just
Yeah.
love it. And when I listen to the song, I see all the characters. I see the sign of the ghost with the no smoking sign thing, and I just love that song. It's not the deepest song. I know it's not the most
no.
meaningful song,
Yeah.
but it's fun. It's a fun song.
For sure.
Yo.
Mr. Touma.
Does it have to be a song, or can we go for music?
I mean, no, you could go for music.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The Harry Potter theme is just.
Ooh.
Mr. John Williams. Mr. John Williams.
Bravo.
Well done.
It's
yes.
out of this. I can't listen to it without feeling like it's all
That you can-
magical around me.
That you know you want to bust out your wand and go
Exactly.
Waka. Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know why.
Maybe
Waka,
Waka, no, but
What are you, Chandler Bing?
More like
from
a-
Wapa? The Wanda. Wakanda Wanda.
Wakanda Wanda. Yeah.
more
no,
like a Wingardium Leviosa. kind of
Wingardium
thing.
Leviosa, Alohomora. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I need to go on?
No. I mean that's
Oh.
fine.
It's your time for your number
yes.
3.
Number 3 for me is a Celine Dion song. No, it's not the one that you think.
No,
Because,
it is the one that I think I know which one it is.
Do you?
It's the new one.
No.
No?
And it's not an older one. It's another one that she sang.
Ooh, up close and personal.
No, although that's a really good one. Oh, I thought a shot of that. No, should have thought of that. No, it's When You Look at Me from Bicentennial Man.
Ah, okay.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, it's it's like a really, really deep, very nice song. Bicentennial Man is, again, for me, is a very underrated movie starring Robin Williams. It's about a robot who tries to find his way to become human. So it promotes why being human is so important and why being immortal is not. But the song is very nice. It's very beautiful. The music by James Horner, may he rest in peace, is beautiful. And yeah, so
Cool.
that's my third.
Cool.
Cool.
Noise.
What?
Noise.
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 Yeah. Okay, so
All right, me mateys.
all right, my mateys.
Do you guys not watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
We love
course.
Brooklyn
Oh,
Nine-Nine.
okay.
Cool. No doubt
Oh,
to
yeah,
that, no
that's
doubt
why
to
I went
that,
for
no doubt.
noise,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
felt like left
Yeah.
out for a second
No.
there.
Well,
Okay.
we mostly do the cool thing. We've never noised on this show, so I guess there's a first time. for
Right off the
everything.
show, we do the title. What's
Yeah, title of my sex tape is the game that's like hot and I play all the time. Okay, so really quick, let's just pick one each. Favorite use of a song in a film. So like this could be a pop song or whatever in a film, or a scene of a film, and why we like it so much.
Okay.
Had go first.
Yeah. So, if I'm not mistaken, the name of the song is "Make My Dreams Come True." The Hall and Oates song, and it's from 500 Days of Summer. I can get this. I can do this. I can do this. And no, what I like about this scene is that it's not a musical movie.
No.
But there is this one musical
Right.
scene in it, which is
Right.
very interesting. And the way Jason Gordon.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, get it right, man.
Oh my
Get
God!
it right.
I need the Red Bull. No, so that scene is so much fun, so much energy. Everyone dancing around
That
with
movie is
with
just
yeah.
everything. I love this film.
It's amazing. It's fantastic with the birds flying, the cartoonish birds kind of things.
Flying
left and
high.
right. Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
you know how you feel?
birds flying high?
There it is.
Hey.
All right.
So
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna jump in before Anthony because you stole my movie.
No.
Yeah. I have,
I'm
but
so
it's a
sorry.
different song though.
Okay, fair enough.
So I love Sweet Disposition
Okay.
from 500 Days of Summer because I think the way it's included in the film, it was also included in the trailer of the movie. So it was like the marketing of it was related very
Mm-hmm.
much to this song. It's a great song, and the scene that it's in is it's perfection. So 500 Days of Summer, high five.
High 500 Days of Summer.
Mr. Touma.
I'm gonna go for something much simpler.
Okay.
Why not?
It's that Channing Tatum movie, the stripper movie,
You mean Magic
Magic
Mike?
Mike.
Magic Mike.
It's the stripper movie.
Yeah, and it's the song where he's in the garage and he just goes off by himself, like dancing and.
Oh, yeah.
and,
You mean
and the song is called Pony, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Isn't that the one that goes punch?
yeah, exactly.
That one? Yeah.
That one.
I don't even want to
You
know.
got that sound right though.
I don't even want to know why you like that song. I don't.
Because I just think that scene is really good. Like you want to be able to dance like that. At least I want to be able to dance like that for my girlfriend. So yeah.
Yeah.
Punch. Okay. On that note,
You were not alone
no, you're not.
I am here
with you.
go far away.
What is happening?
We're starting a new band.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Apparently, are you? Yeah. Okay. So the importance of music,
We're
movie songs.
stink.
You're.
Yo.
Oh no. So as lately we haven't really heard movie songs, or like movies haven't ended with like epic songs, you know, that make them
Epic.
relevant or memorable or whatever. You know, back in the 90s you had things like, again, you had the song for Bicentennial Man, you had Celine Dion's Titanic, you know, among others.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
will always love you.
I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston. So there were movie songs. There were songs that were made specifically for the film. Recently, not so much.
Nope.
I mean, aside from, let's say, maybe A Star Is Born, Celine Dion's Ashes
For
for
Deadpool.
Deadpool 2,
Deadpool.
which, again, and you mentioned this, was basically done to make fun of these songs.
Yeah.
And then aside from the James Bond movies, we really don't have songs.
Yeah, you have the Venom movie that had the Eminem song, right?
okay.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
then
is Heathen considered a song for the movie? For like, you know, Heathen from the, what's it, Suicide Squad?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I
The
guess.
21 Pilot.
Yeah, I
song.
guess. Yeah. But again, those were two movies that I really hated, so I guess that's why I didn't.
but they're less and less
memorable.
it's
They're
done
not,
less.
yeah, they're not as, I mean, again,
They don't have the same impact either.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, they tried it with Leona Lewis's
Avatar.
I Will See You for Avatar, which felt very like, so you don't have Celine Dion,
Who can we get?
so yeah, let's just get Leona Lewis. Because
That
the
was a
music,
good song, though.
No, it was a great song, but you
Yeah.
felt like the music. Again, it's James Horner who did the soundtrack, so that's probably why. So it was like Titanic, James Horner, Bicentennial Man, James Horner, Celine Dion, Leona Lewis for Avatar. But like the composition and the music, I would have felt like somebody like Celine would have probably made it 10 times more epic. But why do you think that we're not doing this anymore? Because it's not like the artists don't need all the help they can get. So why do you think that we're not necessarily budgeting for these films? I mean, aside from the fact that 90% of movies are superhero movies anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not like, could you imagine like at the end of
Avengers.
Avengers Infinity War, you get someone like, I don't know, like someone singing a song, like Anthony
big
Touma
power
doing
song.
like the song for Avengers
The
Infinity
snap.
War. Like, oh man.
I got the power. That would be good for.
I got the power.
And then
So
Maybe, I don't know. Can't be the budget because these guys
Yeah, I mean,
obviously have big
obviously.
budgets. So maybe they think it's not necessary, or
could it be an ego thing? Maybe like.
what, like you think artists don't want to make songs for movies?
No, they're like, we do our own stuff and they can use our stuff in the movies, but I'm not gonna take time out of my busy schedule. Perhaps. I mean, I don't know.
I highly doubt if an
write a
artist was
song.
approached by Marvel Studios to make a song for a Marvel's movie. I highly doubt they're going to say no.
Because, like, okay, so someone approaches any artist for a James Bond movie. There's a certain prestige to that. There's certain,
Yeah, sure.
But then maybe for an Avengers movie, maybe not so interesting. Perhaps. Again, I
I mean, for
can't
me, the way
say
I
so.
look at it is like Avengers is going to reach like, I mean, again, it's in the $2 billion mark when it comes to the box office. So obviously this movie is going to be watched and seen by hundreds of thousands of people. What artist is just going to be like, no.
I don't know.
yeah, maybe also because the kind of songs that they used to do before used to actually play on the radio and become big hits. If you want to do the same kind of songs that you used to do before and do it now, I don't think they would get as much
They're probably not sellable.
praise,
yeah. I mean,
as before.
That
So
makes
maybe they
sense.
think it's not necessary anymore to do that, or there's no need for it anymore. They have other ways to do some really cool, awesome marketing stunts and social experiments, and they're doing all kind of stuff to promote these movies now that they don't need a song to really carry it.
yeah.
Makes
Except
sense.
when it's a musical movie or
Yeah, like you mentioned, "Shallow" for A Star Is Born. Right now, you can hear it on all radio stations, and
Which is funny because it's like out of all the songs in that movie, "Shallow" is it. I love it, but it's my least favorite in the list of songs for the film.
Okay,
Her
Yeah.
finale song is my favorite.
yeah, but they're not going to play the finale song.
Well,
because
no,
I think,
but I mean, again, think if what if this movie was released in the '90s when you had songs like "I Will Always Love You." This song could have been on the radio back in the day because audiences were listening to different kinds of music.
she actually has one that sounds kind of like "I Always Love You" that's playing on the radio from that movie, but I forgot what the name is.
Well, it's the last song. It's the one that
I'll
she
always
thinks.
love again. I think.
Yeah, I will never love again. I'll never love
I'll
again.
never love it. Yeah, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Kind of sounds like.
So
I
it
was
is-
surprised
so is
they were
that
playing
playing-
it on the radio.
They
yeah,
are playing.
They
it on
are
the radio.
playing it
Oh,
on the
okay.
radio.
Well then,
But not as frequently as "Shallow."
Yeah, but-
and I've seen like a lot of covers online for "Shallow." More
Yeah.
people
Well-
are going for that song. I don't know for what reason.
It's-
Both
it's
are
an
equally
obvious-
Because it's the
interesting.
Dio.
it's
because-
just no. It's more commercial. You're the likelihood of you seeing someone walking on the street going "Shallow" is going to be way more than somebody going, "I'll never love again." It's just. I mean, it makes more sense because
Yeah.
people now, the music that people want to listen to now, if you notice, they're more about the hook and just getting it in your head than anything else.
But like I haven't.
Yeah.
But I have.
Yes and no. I would say, from a musician's perspective,
this is why you're
I would
on the
say,
show,
I would say
Anthony.
we went through a really awesome phase, like early 2000s and all that stuff. We had really cool music, and then we kind of lost it for a while. But I think good music is coming back now, and I think they're paying more and more attention to the lyrics.
Yeah,
I have a couple of examples of mine. "I'm a Mess" by BB Rexa, or these kind of pop commercial songs that are playing now. They actually tackle mental health. They tackle wanting to not needing someone to be happy. Ariana Grande just released a song called "Thank You Next," and she basically talks about how she learned from every experience and every ex she's had in the past. Each one, and she actually named them, which is cool. And
Oh, that sucks for them.
yeah, no, but she said good stuff, and then she said, "Now I'm with Ari," which is her, and we have a good relationship and all that. So I think good lyrics, music is kind of coming back. Yeah. Maybe not as sophisticated as it used to be,
Yeah,
because they want
sure.
people to relate to it more easily, but it's coming back.
All right. So moving on. I love this section. This is going to be a fun little. This is going to be a little bit of fun. So we were each supposed to pick one song off of your newest album, which is Ups and Downs,
Okay.
and then pick a movie that we would place this song in.
Okay.
So do you have one?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Wait, I want to guess which song you picked.
Okay, go ahead.
Best Friend?
Nice.
Really? That was the song I picked.
No.
I'm serious. It was between that and another one. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure it's two different movies.
Well, Best Friend actually, for some reason, very cliche, but My Best Friend's Wedding.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I see that, like Julia Roberts and what's his name?
Yeah.
Delmont
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Yep.
but we get it.
The dude of the dude.
The dude with the dude.
The dude. Yeah, so definitely I see that that song being played at that point.
I like that.
Yeah.
See, that's funny because, and this again, this goes just to show the brilliance of movies or the power of music. Because I picked the same. For me, it was it was very difficult because there are two songs on that album that I absolutely adore. Best Friend is one of them, and then the other one is the other ballad. Crap.
Don't Go.
That's it. So,
Yeah.
and I was toying between which one I wanted to pick, and I ended up, I listened to them at least like 5 or 6 times in the car. Thankfully, nobody was with me because they would have shot me or something. Not that they're bad songs, but again, 5 or 6 times in a row.
My dad kind of effect.
Yeah, sure. And Best Friend for me, I don't know why, and I again, I don't know why those were the images that popped into my head, but I felt like the musically and lyrically and all that stuff. I saw images of Call Me by Your Name. Don't know why. I know
I haven't seen that movie.
I know
very
it's
good film.
Yeah, it's a beautiful film. I know the Best Friend. It's literally in the lyrics. The intention is very platonic, but the way the lyrics are, the music, your vocals, it just burst a lot of Call Me by Your Name into my head. So I was like, oh, okay. Hopefully I won't get like kicked in the shin for saying this, but I mean, it just works for me. It works because on a much deeper level between Ellie and Oliver, it was a really close friendship more than anything else. So
That's nice, actually.
That's what I pick.
I would use it on the scene with the what's that movie called? Robin Williams and Wilson.
Tom Hanks.
Tom
Castaway.
Hanks. I said Robin Williams.
Oh,
Tom Hanks,
Castaway.
Castaway. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice.
But that would be funny as a meme.
You are Wilson. Oh man, do you have one, or are we not gonna?
My best friend?
No. I know you have.
Do you have a best friend? I know.
Do you have a song? Like, do you have a song that you would put in a movie that you would think you would want it in a movie?
Maybe Walk Away in one of these biographical movies of a football player or something like that.
Oh yeah, that works.
Walk Away.
Yeah.
Or Move In With Me. I really like how Move In With Me sounds. And I think it needs a really cool movie picture. Move In With Me with the clock thing at the beginning and somebody waking up. So any movie with someone waking up in the movie would sound good on top of that, I think.
So normally on Spotlight episodes, Had and I have a multitude of final segments. We've had the second chance, which is one of our favorites, where one of us has to convince the other to give a movie a second chance. No, we're not going to give The Greatest Showman a second chance. Get over that.
Should.
Want to?
We also have another segment called Unforgettable Scenes, where we talk about some of the most memorable scenes that we've seen in movies. But for today's episode, we wanted to shake things up. And, we also have the real or fake trivia.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for today, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little trivia for you and Hadi, Anthony and Hadi. I'm going to play a little piece of music, and you guys are going to have to try to guess what movie this is from.
Okay.
Okay, so
Do we get a buzzer or something?
You're going down, Touma.
so to ensure
I'm sure I am.
to ensure fairness, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let Anthony try to guess first, and then you jump in if he doesn't get it.
Fair enough.
So that way you're not like.
You're too nice to our guests.
Well, I mean, he's our guest.
Are you
Yeah,
saying
yes.
I'm the underdog?
Just a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna write a song
this
about it.
doesn't work on any level.
So here we go. So here is our first track. Now they are a couple of seconds each. It's not a lot. I needed to trim, just so I don't give it away too much.
Okay.
So here we go. Here is our first track. Everybody at home, try to play along. Here we go.
What? Can I hear that again?
Can you hear that again? Yeah, I'm gonna try to let you hear that again. Here we go.
I know this.
Do it one more time. I'm gonna help him.
Okay, one more time.
Look at me. Look at me.
One more time.
What's that? Jurassic Park?
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so that's the first one.
Nice.
Okay. Here's the second one.
Okay.
Star Wars.
No. But same year, right? It's like same time decade,
No,
same
no.
decade.
I think decade. Yeah, probably.
Same decade.
I don't know that one.
You know what this is? I know what it is, but I want to see if Muhammad has an idea.
I think Superman, the first.
No,
No.
very close. No.
So, Back to the Future.
Yup, there it is.
Yeah.
Back to the
Oh.
future.
No,
All right.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Okay, here we go with number 3.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well done.
Nice.
Okay, so here we go. This one's gonna be really easy, but here we go.
Terminator 2.
Yeah, Titanic.
Yep. I could not cut a piece of that song anywhere without giving away too much.
Seriously,
It's
like-
so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
That means it's such a good song.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah, basically. Okay, and our final one for today, this went by way faster than I expected, but it's all right. Here we go. Here's the final one. Ooh, there we go. I've stumped them.
No, I know this. Okay, yeah, I think. Wait,
Again,
can you
again.
Play it again.
Okay.
Oh, I know what it is. Okay, we're good. But play it again. I think I know what this is.
I don't know.
Is it the first Batman?
Yup,
Yeah.
it's the first Batman.
Oh wow.
The Tim Burton
That
one.
Tim Burton
Yeah.
one with Michael
Danny
Keaton.
Elfman, right?
Danny Elfman composed the score, but that was also the music that they used in the animated show, which made it so. That's
Yeah.
why it became so popular, is because it was like it was literally everywhere. Which is one of the things that I think Marvel has lacked in when it comes to the Avengers theme. Like, it should have been used way more often. Halla whoa, I just definitely
You Arabic.
I definitely Arabic.
like that word.
For the first in Infinity War, they used it in the trailer, like it was all over the movie, which helped. But if you go on the street and you go, "What's the Avengers theme song?"
I don't even know that.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Do you guys know it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hum it.
I'm not gonna hum it. I sang, okay?
You
Your
hum
turn.
it.
I've been singing all day long.
Oh, man.
Adlin.
Man, no.
Oh, that was cold.
Not gonna happen.
Damn it.
All right, so so you said, we're gonna jump back a little bit here and just refocus on Anthony just a little bit before we head out and give our farewells. So what are some things that audiences can expect from you in the coming year, let's say?
What's
some,
next?
Like recent things you can talk about. Don't I don't
Yeah,
have
no, let's
I
do
don't
it.
have a spoiler alert, thing. We should do that though. Like spoiler
Spoiler alert.
alert,
Like a jingle
spoiler
kind of
alert.
thing,
Yeah, if we want to talk about a movie and there's a spoiler, we can throw that in.
Well, for me next, I'm going to be I already started working on my next album.
Okay.
It's probably going to be an EP, not an album.
Okay.
A small EP kind of
So
thing.
like 3 songs?
I was thinking 6 or 5.
Isn't that an album?
Yeah, small mini album.
Do you hear that musicality? It's like,
Yeah, it's a small mini album. I'm gonna be working on a couple of collaborations with artists from the Middle Eastern region and
fun.
North
Okay,
Africa
okay.
as well. I have 2 already, and we're working on a 3rd one. I actually wrote. I'm maybe don't hold me to this.
Yeah.
But I wrote a song that I would like to pitch to The Weeknd because I really think it sounds like The
Ooh.
Weeknd.
Okay.
So I'm working on that one. So if I get that done this year,
That is
I'll
awesome.
probably buy you guys a couple of cars and stuff like
That
that.
would be amazing. Thank you. All you listeners out there from the United States, if any of you know The Weeknd, please put them in touch with us. We have someone who needs to make a lot of money so he can buy us new cars. Okay.
So, yeah,
not to further his career, but the cars. We need the cars.
Yeah. I'm actually going to be in a sitcom as well. I think I talked to you about it
yeah.
before. So yeah, it's with Muhammad Atiyah. We came up with this concept. We wrote it as well.
Okay. Have you you've started filming and everything?
We shot a pilot episode.
Okay.
And yeah, we got the green light, if I can say that. They want
That is exactly the word you use for this. Yeah.
But we have a budget issue because we're in Lebanon. So we're still discussing the budget.
So The Weeknd, if you're listening and you want to sponsor Anthony's new show.
Yeah, you're going to love our new show.
Okay, budgetary reasons in what sense? Can you
In the
talk a
sense
little bit about that?
We want to produce it in a certain way that is nice and that is modern.
Okay.
And it costs just a little bit of money to have the right people at the right positions and to just do it the right way, you know.
So
and they want to do it like with whatever resources they already have, and that's, you guys know, that's not always a good thing.
Yeah. Absolutely. And are you shopping it around to multiple producers, or is there a specific company that you want to work with?
No, there's a TV actually that is who's interested.
You don't have to drop
producing
names.
it.
It's just we could say
and
very good.
actually we have I can say his name because he's okay with that. But we have Fuad Yamin who's going to be producing.
Oh wow!
The show.
Okay.
And we're very excited about it. And I mentioned Fuad because he really got involved. Even in the writing process, he's trying to help us out and fix some stuff. And we want to work with these kind of people, with your kind of people, actually. People who understand the vision that we have and just take things up a notch. And I don't think we've done that yet.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just
massive.
They don't want to
that's
pay
awesome
for that.
You know what this means. You know what this means. Eventually, down the line, we're gonna have to bring him back on the show. So that we can
about
talk
the
about his
show.
sitcom.
Yeah.
And
Except if you don't like it.
well, I mean...
Or maybe you would get me both ways and roast me on the show.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Ooh, the roasting of Anthony
The
Touma.
roasting of Anthony Touma. That sounds exciting. Okay, guys, on that note, we are going to start with our final denouement here, the closing of the show. So if you want to listen to us, make sure you are subscribing to all of our podcastiness. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts. We're recently on SoundCloud, which is exciting. Spotify. We're working on getting on Deezer as well, and Rami for the Middle East. You can watch our show on
YouTube.
Yeah. Or you can also watch our show on our Facebook page, our official Facebook page. And if you want to follow us on our social media, we only promote Instagram here because I don't know. I like Instagram.
Maybe you should mention the name of the show.
Script to screen?
Yeah.
No, we'll get there.
Okay.
You're throwing me off my game.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna shut up.
Okay, so
wait for it.
if you want to follow me on my social media, you can do so at Alamahana and
Had.solo.
if you want to follow the singer songwriter on our show today, you can do so at
Anthony Touma.
Okay.
Touma.
Ooh.
He literally did the Mickey Mouse thing, like Mouse Touma.
Because people outside Lebanon don't know how to spell that.
Yeah, very true. Very, very true. So if you want to find us on our Facebook, you can do so at Script to Screen Pod. Our website, www.scripttoscreenpod.com. On YouTube, just search Script to Screen. I'm still working out the logistics of them allowing us to have youtube.com/Script to Screen. There are serious pains in the butt for that. Anything else that we want to say? Any big plans?
I hope they're not listening to you right now.
Who, YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, they can listen as long as they fix it. Our year is slowly coming to a close. We have our Christmas special that we are working towards, which is very exciting. It might end up being a two-parter. We have our end-of-year roundtable. We're going to have fun loads of people talking about the best and the worst movies of the year, because trust me, there was a lot of them. Bad ones, not just good ones. So that's exciting. What else do we have planned? We have
a few more guests on the show.
A few more guests
a lot of
planned.
fun.
We have a comedy
Special.
movie special, among other stuff. I'm excited for the final countdown.
We're ending the year with a bang.
Yes, we are.
Honestly.
Yes, we are. The end of year roundtable is going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
So we want to say a big thank you to
Mr. Anthony Touma.
Mr. Anthony Touma.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, guys. It was so much fun.
Of course, yeah, we
enjoyed it.
laughed. Yeah,
We're
that was
doing
a
it
lot
again.
of fun.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
We're gonna
for
make
sure.
Alan sing.
No, we're not.
Yes, we
You know what we do
We
need
are.
though? The next time we bring him on the show, we need to do a second chance for the Greatest Showman.
Yes.
I wanna
So
see-
you'll have to convince us.
You'll have to convince us
just
why.
give
Not
me a
now.
piano or guitar next time I come back.
Yeah, but okay.
And I'll sing the songs from the movie. And if you still don't like the movie,
Time out.
then
Time
okay.
out. No. He's using his special powers. He's trying
Fair
to
enough.
woo.
Fair
He's
game.
trying to
He can-
woo us. He's trying to serenade us and woo us.
Because maybe
with
if
the
you
music.
listen to it from like outside the context
I'll take
of
it.
the
I'll take it. Why
of the
not?
movie, maybe you'll change your mind.
Could be.
It's a good movie, guys. Come on.
We'll see next
I
time.
want to show it to my kids when I have kids.
Script to screen. You heard it here. Script to screen almost made Anthony Touma cry. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Make sure you join us tomorrow at 3 p.m. for a brand new episode of Script to Screen News Hour. Join us again next week, same time, same place. We are out of here. Sayonara.